Well, Pochettino wants Ten Hag's job. Pochettino wants the job of Erik Ten Hag. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslim is Barakallahu Fikum, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Now, yesterday evening, the story was broken by Matt. He's called Matt something, that Pochettino was sacked and he was relieved of his duties of Chelsea after a mutual consent because these two collided. Pochettino wanted to be having what we call a veto power on which players are coming in throughout Chelsea, and the board was like, we need to really have a very huge say into everything that is going to be happening in there for you. And Pochettino was like, let's part ways, give me my compensation for my remaining contract and I'll leave. Like any manager who really has a lot of things to protect or reputation to protect. And then an announcement was put out. Now, no sooner had he gone ahead to be sacked, we got a story coming in through from Standard Sport that Pochettino is now on the Manchester United and Bayern Munich's radar after leaving Chelsea. That's what we are sold. And when you hear such a story coming in through, you obviously have to understand that United is the team whose manager hasn't gone ahead to come out to be protected by the board. We don't know exactly what the board is thinking about it, but all we know is simple. Pochettino is the guy that is now going to be linked to Manchester United. Manchester United has gone ahead to be linked to very many people, very many managers. You know, Ancelotti, Miguel Almiron, Hans Flick, Thomas Tuchel, De Zerbi Roberto, Thomas Frank, name it, Graham Potter. Even those that cannot really make it to Man United have been linked to Manchester United. Even Xavi has gone ahead to be linked to Manchester United. So I expected it that this man is going to be linked to Manchester United, right? And then after, a story coming in through from the Standard Sport, then Talk Sport came in through and told us that Mauricio Pochettino would be keen on a move to Man United, and yet Mauricio Pochettino would be keen on a move to Man United. Manchester United are yet to decide whether to part company with Erik Ten Hag. Now, this is one of the things that I really hate. How can you really say you are getting Erik Ten Hag out and getting Pochettino? Because Pochettino looked really bad. He looked really bad at Chelsea. And I tell you, Chelsea had more quality. You cannot compare the squad of Chelsea to the squad of Manchester United. Let me really bring you up to speed. The goalkeepers, all right, we have, I think Onana is better than their goalkeepers all. Right back, United had Idalo and Bissaka. Chelsea had Malo Gusto and Rich James. The left backs, they had Colville, Cucurella, and Ben Chilwell. Manchester United had Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia. In the central defense, Lisandro Martinez, Varane, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and Varane. You get? Chelsea, Disasi, Thiago Silva, Colville, then they had also this other guy. They have Fofana, they have Badiashile, you can have even Trevor Chalobah, you know. Central midfield, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Romeo Lavia. You get? When it came to the team called Manchester United, Amrabat, Casemiro, Kobe Mainoo, Scott McTominay, Eriksson. You get? Now compare those. When you look at the forwards of Chelsea, Nkunku, Nicholas Jackson, I think there we have a better number 9 than them. But I think even Nkunku can come through and compete if he kept himself fit. Raheem Sterling, Carl Palmer, Madueke, Mukalo Modric, and very many others. When you look at the squad of Chelsea that Pochettino had, it is a better squad. Though they also had injuries, but they never reached the level that we are at, because for them, they have some good backups. But at Man United, Lisandro Martinez gets injured. Who else do you bring on? Varane gets injured. Who else matches his level? No one. Casemiro gets injured. Who really matches his levels? No one. But when Rich James was injured, Malo Gusto was available. When Cucurella got injured, Ben Chilwell was available. You understand? So they really had a lot of quality, and that is the side of Chelsea. But Manchester United is in a rebuild phase, and I don't think that he can come in through and really handle the side of Manchester United. No way. They're going to hate to blame him for not really nurturing in young talent, and that's what Sir Jim Ratcliffe really wants him through, because Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants a team of Manchester United to be able to nurture really some good young talent. And that's why he's really keeping a very good eye onto that. So I don't see why this guy is being linked to Man United. I don't really find it sane for us to be linked to the club of Manchester United. Then, this is Nick Purewell. Mauricio Pochettino is open to getting straight back into work. He has admirers at Manchester United and Bayern Munich, right? So he wants to get back. He has admirers at Manchester United and Bayern Munich. And even David Austin came out and told us that Man United have been linked with Mauricio Pochettino for some time. He met with Inios about the Nice job too, so there is a relationship there. I'm not suggesting it will happen. We have to wait and see what happens with Erik ten Hag, but it's one to watch. Now, this is where I feel like journalists aren't doing enough. Now, for Erik ten Hag, with his first season at Manchester United, you saw what he did. You know, he played in 2 finales, quarterfinals of the UEFA Europa League, finished 3rd in the Premier League. Pochettino, in his first full season at Chelsea, played in the final of Carabao Cup and lost it. Lost to Man City in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, finished 6th in the Premier League table, right? Can you compare him to Erik ten Hag? I think it will be a very huge mistake. Like I went ahead to see this man known as David Austin really say that it's not one of those things that Manchester United should do, because it's really a huge mistake for Manchester United to sack Erik ten Hag and really get in this guy called Pochettino. And in his own words, David Austin said that Pochettino met with the Inios boss about the Nice job. I'm sure that he's now available. He'll be in the thinking of clubs like Man United. Clearly, it's one to watch. Not happening. But sacking Ten Hag for Poch will be a big mistake. Now, if I would have gone ahead to be the only one saying this, we're going to say, Rokani, we know you. You really hate the man. But I tell you, it will be the hugest mistake to sack Erik ten Hag and replace him with Pochettino. And I tell you, I don't find a manager who can really turn around this club. If you are Manchester United, all you have to do is simple. Keep Erik ten Hag here. Get in the players you want as you prepare for the next manager to come in through. Prove us wrong that Erik ten Hag is not the right man for the job, keeping him around and getting him the players that he wants, to see to it that all goes well. If David Austin has gone ahead to say it that it will be one of the hugest mistakes to sack Erik ten Hag and replace him with Pochettino, then who are you to come out and really think that it's the best thing to do for Manchester United to sack Pochettino and to sack Erik ten Hag and replace him with Pochettino? Pochettino has gone ahead to really get tests. He has failed. Took Spurs to the finals of the Champions League and lost to Liverpool, right? At that level, I'm not going to obviously come in through and obviously judge him. But when he went to PSG, with the quality of talent he had, though they sacked him, I think, a little bit early, I thought they would have gone ahead to keep him around, because he lost the Champions League to Bayern, a very good side too. And the next time I think he was there, I think he reached the semi-finals. You understand? Oh, sorry, he just reached the semi-finals because Tuchel reached the final and got sacked. Then Pochettino reached the semi-finals and got sacked. So, I think he's having a curse when it comes to coaching these big teams. And if I told him Pochettino, I wouldn't be looking to coach Manchester United. I would be looking to a team like West Ham, Aston Villa, a team that has a budget of like 150 million pounds per season. I recruit players like he did at Spurs and put up a challenge. The only way he's going to break this curse is to find himself getting in a team that people least expect for it to win a league, manage it, come in through, compete for the league, take them to Champions League, win everything, and then respect will come. But I think his name is really deteriorating, as no club can really give him a job and wait for him. PSG, he never lasted a season. You get at the end of the season, he got sacked. Then at Chelsea, he has also not lasted a season. He has gotten sacked. So that shows you that he needs to obviously calm down a little bit and really take a step down, or really go into a sabbatical of like 2-3 years, and then he will get a better job. But I tell you right now, things aren't going his way. Napoli might come knocking on the door. Bayern, I think that will be a rush in for a job if at all you're Pochettino, because you need to really get yourself in a better position of really doing the needful. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rock and David is my name. I go by the names of Rock and David. Your thoughts on Pochettino wanting Erik ten Hag's job are welcome in the comment section below. Would you let him become the new manager for the club of Manchester United? All that and more into the comment section below. Rock and David is my name. First video of the day. More is coming. And we sign out. See you later. 300 likes. Should be smash on this video and continue to subscribe. People are asking me, Rokan, how do I subscribe to this channel? Lower right bottom corner is a place to be. There is a black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you to get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. You can as well come out and do the needful. What needful are we talking about? Become a member. Click the join button, black in color. Join this channel. After joining it, the rest will be history. You'll become a member and support us. Bye bye.